Hey, what's happening, Wargamers? It's Leland here with another quick video for you guys. This video, I am very happy to be showing off a product here that I've been looking forward to ever since it got released, and that is the Warhammer 40k Urban Conquest. So, there we go. And I am excited about this because ever since I first got into 40k, one of the things that I always just absolutely loved about the setting was the idea of just brutal door-to-door, block-to-block city fighting, just the close confines, the rubble of it all, the nature of city fighting in the game has just always captivated my imagination. So I'm very excited about this release. I've always loved city fight as a concept for 40k, and the idea that this includes sort of a method to do a whole city fight campaign. Very excited about that one. So been looking forward to this for a long time. So let's get this on the table, crack it open, and let's take a look at the contents of it. So we're going to start this whole thing off by cracking open the box. I've already taken the plastic wrap off it, but this is going to be a nice blind unboxing for me. I just find it's a little bit more exciting. I get a little bit more of a legitimate reaction to this. So we got the box, and first thing, we're seeing something that's become very common for a lot of the 40k releases. Just a nice little bit of splash art here, and quite frankly, I rather dig the look of it. You got the hive in the background that's being assaulted. You got a couple ultramarines there. You can see some chaos vehicles in the background. That cool little let's see if I can get it really nice and close. That cool little spider tank thing in the far background that a lot of people are suggesting might be a new chaos vehicle. So very neat right off the bat. Really liking those things. This is a nice little change of pace. A little bit of air bubbles here, plastic bubbles to sort of keep everything nice and protected. That's actually kind of appreciated because the past couple ones haven't really had a lot of things to keep everything insulated and protected in the box. So it's kind of nice to see that. So we have the plastic sprues that we saw in all the reveals, and it looks like they're meant to be various objective marker type things. So it looks like we got some sort of electronic towers here. Yeah, so that's kind of neat. Maybe got some treads there. And quite frankly, I've been liking a lot of these types of bits lately. They make for great scatter terrain for any of your games of 40k, great for Kill Team, Necromunda even. So anything that just adds a little bit of extra oomph to it. This piece, I really like this piece right here. Just this gives such a nice little bit of personality to the actual terrain that you put on the table. Makes for a great objective marker, it really looks like it anyway. And actually for the types of pieces these are, there's actually a fair bit of detail and texture to them. So I actually rather like it. Nice solid pieces, and just a little bit more scatter terrain right there. So all in all, really cool so far. And okay, so what do we got here? This must be the campaign sleeve. So we're going to come back to that in just a second. We're going to take a look at some of the easier things here. So it looks like we have a number of the strategic goals. Okay, so this is probably for the campaigns themselves. So we are going to quickly crack that open here, if I can do so without wasting too much time, which doesn't look like it. So through the magic of editing, we're going to get this cracked open and we're going to take a look at it. So we got the plastic off here. So we've got a number of different strategic goals here, and it looks like the whole idea is just to give your particular faction or force something that they're going to be fighting for. Got some random events here, so I'm going to assume that in the book themselves there's stuff that's going to be happening that can possibly affect the events of the campaign. So that's kind of a nice little touch right there. Okay, so these, I'm not going to go through these because we saw these all in the previews, but these look to be the actual makeup of the hive itself, of the urban terrain. So yeah, these are the ones that I guess they make up where everything is in your hive itself. Oh, that's kind of neat. We have so these are strategic resources and player information cards. So I wonder if these operate kind of like stratagems do in the typical game. These ones I will crack open here. Let's take a quick look at them. So we got player information cards, and yeah, so these I'd imagine operate kind of like command points and stratagems for the base game, but instead of using them in the game, it looks like you use them for use in the campaign. All right, so we got some cool stuff right there. We'll go to the book in just a second, and here we have, it looks like these might be transfers or decals of some sort. Got some tissue paper on them. Stickers. So these are stickers, and what do we got here? We got vinyl stickers. Okay, so vinyl stickers. Those typically have a little bit of reusability, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, so that's really kind of cool right there. And we got the book itself, so let's take a quick leaf through that. So we got the plastic off here. God, editing is good at times. Just saves so much time for you folks. So it looks like, yeah, so we got the basics here. We got a bit of a rundown. We got some fluff in here. Rules for campaigns, Cities of Death itself. So all the stuff you would sort of expect from a supplement like this. Yeah, so there we go. We got some of the actual terrain that's built right there. Yeah, and just a rundown of the campaign set. Oh, that is a gorgeous looking board. Wish I had enough terrain to do that. So it looks like we got some scenarios in here as well. Really kind of nice. Breakdown of the campaign rounds. Yeah, so typical stuff right here as far as an expansion goes. Looks like we have some new stratagems that are designed specifically for use with City Fight. So always really nice right there. We got some tactical objectives for anyone who's using Maelstrom rules. And really, if you're not using Maelstrom, you really should. It's a lot of fun. And it looks like we got some narrative play. So yeah, typical stuff right there. So really, really kind of neat. And let's see if we can take a quick look at this right here. This is, oh wow. Okay, this is a lot bigger than I thought. But let's see if we can't take this out of the plastic. So we got the full mat here, so it looks like we have a counter on the side that probably is to indicate maybe victory points or rounds of some sort. Looks like we have a space here that we can build our map using those location tiles, and it looks like we have another space here that we can probably put in either maybe objectives or something along those lines. All in all, actually, I really like it. I like the nice vinyl feel of that. Yeah, so there we go, guys. That is just a nice, quick unboxing of what the Urban Conquest has to offer. I gotta say, I'm really excited about this one. I want to kind of dive into it. It's definitely one of my projects I want to look at for this coming year, especially now that I'm sort of back up and running. But very excited to try and maybe get a copy of this going in my LGS, get people excited for this, and excited for just in general new ways to play the game. Because quite frankly, I think we're in a wonderful time of Warhammer 40k. We're seeing all these great supplements come out. I know not everyone is super keen on the way all the rules work right now, but I honestly do feel that this is probably one of the more energetic additions we've had so far, and the amount of support we're seeing from Games Workshop is just absolutely stunning and astounding at this point. I do feel that we have a renewed sense of purpose with the game, and we're seeing that in the releases that are coming out. So there we go. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you got something out of this one. As always, leave your comments below. I love to hear from all of you. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see, all that sort of stuff. I always try to respond to whoever I can, and be sure to hit that like and subscribe. That does help the channel grow. It helps me keep doing this stuff. And as always, happy wargaming.